One of the things that I think most of us have in common is we've all met those people that they talk about when they say, you know, when they die, they can bury this one 9 feet deep, because deep down they're really good, but I'll be darned if I can see it. All of us have difficult people in our lives. One of the gifts of priesthood that I've told many, many people is, one of the gifts of priesthood is that people will come to you as a priest and they'll trust you. They'll trust you with their lives, their souls, their faults, their failings, their sins. They'll trust you. Stuff they won't tell to a spouse, stuff they won't tell to a psychiatrist. They'll let you know them. And in coming to know them, you realize that you get so close to them that all you can do is love them. One of my residencies was in Central California in the Hospital for the Criminally Insane, where I had to deal with people who were mentally disordered sex offenders, either not guilty by reason of insanity or not able to stand trial by reason of insanity. And many of these people were pedophiles. And trust me, to deal with someone who's done that to a kid, everything inside of me wants to scream, everything inside of me wants to just go ballistic and go postal on these people. It's just a horrible reality that to me is so offensive. But when you sit there, and you sit there with someone who in their own brokenness, in their own fear, and in their own set of circumstances, in their own self-loathing, and their own lack of self-worth, you come to realize that the damaged people are not only the victims, the damaged people are people who inflict the pain and the injury sometimes. And so how do you deal with this? How do you deal with people that these people drive me over the wall? They might be coworkers, they might be neighbors, they might be family members for all I know. It's important that you allow yourself the opportunity and the time to enter into their story. And when I say enter into their story, just say, tell me, where you come from, what do you do, you know, what's your family like, who you related to, da, da, da. Just questions about themselves. And let them start talking. And most people are willing to do that. Most people are willing to do that in a non-threatening situation. I'm not asking you to conduct an interview. I'm not asking you to do therapy. I'm asking you just to listen and say, man, you seem really upset. You know, I don't know you. Tell me about yourself. Where are you from? What's going on? What have you done? All that sort of stuff. When you allow someone to enter into their story and you hear stuff, you go, I understand. I still don't like the behavior, but I react differently to it because I know the person that behavior is coming from. A guy that I know who was adopted, had a wonderful adoptive family, found out who his birth father is. He has so much hate and so much anger, and he won't let go of it. And because of that, he's about that far from teeing off on people all the time. I've had him tee off on me. I've seen him act. He's not a jerk. He's not an idiot. He's a little boy who's hurt by his daddy. And when I realize that, I can bring him out of it. When we start to realize who they are, not just what they do, we'll have the opportunity to bring them out of it. If you really want to imitate Christ, then try to know the person. Try to know the sinner, not just the sin. Try to know the sinner. When you do, the sinner's a lot easier to deal with and hopefully to change. Thanks for being with us. God bless you.